Hello everyone, welcome back to our chapter on iterations. In this movie we will see how we can use checked list box. Checked list box is as you can see in this picture, it is similar to the list box except that it has a checkbox added. So this is the difference between the checked list box and the other conventional list boxes. So here when you click on this you can make sure to check the item. So that is the difference, and it has some properties that are peculiar to this checked list box. It is first one is checked indices. Previously in our normal list box it is selected indices. So here it is checked indices. It is a collection of checked indices which are selected. The other one is checked items. Previously it was selected items in our ordinary list box. Here we use checked items. The third one is check on click. These are the most important properties for checklist box, right? So check on click means when you just click on an item at the right time, the item is selected, but it is not selected. The checkbox is not selected. It is not checked. But if you click it again, it becomes checked. In this instance here, check on click means if you set this property to true, when you click only one time, it automatically selects as well as checks. So that's the meaning of this check on click property. Here we see how we can implement in Visual Studio. In this example, as you can see, we have added a checklist box and an ordinary list box, conventional list box, and we are using the for each loop, enhanced for loop, and we are using the checked items property. Previously we used selected items property. Now we are using checked items property. That's the difference between using the checklist boxes items as well as ordinary list boxes items. So we will see how we can implement these in C#. So here I have opened the programs.cs file, and I'm making it is a checklist box. The startup file is, so that when you launch the application our latest form appears. I'm going to add a checklist box. It's here under C, and a normal list box, and a button for transferring. Let me make the size equal. So I'm pressing F4 on the keyboard to get its properties window. It's from checklist box. This is a transfer button, and this is a to list box. Let's make the form a little smaller, and I'm going to make the text as checklist box MIT220C3, minimize box no, and maximize box no, button text transfer. So I'm going to double click on these form window to get its load event. Here I'm going to type the code to add items to the checklist box. So from checklist box dot items dot add. Weekday we will add as we did in the previous example. Sunday. I'm copying this, pasting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Modifying this Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Let's run the form. So you can see if I click on this, it is selected but not checked. I have to click again. I have to click twice to make it selected. So the property that we can set to make it selected when we click, it is called check on click. Okay, check on click. It is false by default. I'm going to double click on this to make it true. I'm saving the changes. Click start to run the project. So I am clicking only once, single click. For a single click, it is selected or deselected. Okay. Now we will add the functionality to the transfer button. I'm going to add the for each loop. So it is going to be a string data type. Items weekday, string weekday. In collection is from checklistbox dot checked items. Checked items, okay, plural, checked items. For each checked items, we are going to add the item to the toListbox dot items dot add. Here it is weekday. Okay, let's run the project. I'm selecting 2 items. It is added. Again 3 items. It is copied. Duplicate is there. If you want to remove the duplicates, toListbox dot items dot clear. So it is clearing the items. Save the works. Start the project. 3 items. I'm undoing it, removing it. 2. I'm adding more. So there is no duplicates because each time you click the button, the clear command clears the contents available in this text list box and then replace it with the new selection. So please do practicals and practice this first, and then you can find more on YouTube and from the textbook that you use. Also you can find many resources on the internet, so please do more search. So we have covered loops, that is a while loop, a do loop, for loop, and we saw the list boxes and combo boxes and checklist box, and we have seen how we can set multi-mode property to let the selection of multiple items. And we saw the for each loop, the enhanced for loop, to look into the arrays. The for each loop can be used to work out with arrays as well, because the collection is also an array. We can use with the simple arrays also. You can use the same loop for each loop. It is also called as enhanced loop. So please do the practicals, and we will see another chapter. Until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.